Good evening and welcome to Waupun High School. Steve Witterhack and Randy Armga here to bring you some girls basketball action tonight. Non-conference action. Waupun taking on the Columbus Cardinals, which in the years to come will be conference action when they get into the Capital North Conference. So again, it'll be a little tester here and a little introduction into teams out of the Capital North Conference. But Waupun having a nice little run here, winning 6 of their last 9 games, Randy, and we've seen them kind of grow throughout the season from early in the season when they were only 1-5 to where they are right now, 6-3, and playing some better basketball. And everything kind of hinges on their defense, which has been constantly pretty good.
They certainly hold teams down in scoring, and as you said, Waupun, they got off to a rough start. They're not winning much, and quite frankly, it looked a little bit rough at times, and they just kind of committed to what they do, and they said this is going to be our team, and we're going to grind it out. We're going to play low-scoring games, and we're going to play great defense, and we're going to be in the game at the end, and it's worked out well for them. They're winning games now.
Yeah, some teams are offensive juggernauts, but if you got a good defense, you don't have to. You'd like his team to be better, and he says the problem Tim Aalsma said with his team is, you might have somebody step up like Alexis Babbage, but all of a sudden, then maybe Lydia Aalsma's not having an on night, and he just when everything clicks, he said, well, you get 2-3 players that are putting some points in. You get Eden Schultz to toss them in, and some other players. He said, I think we could go out there and beat anybody with that. But so I know it's there. We just got to figure out how to do it all on the same night and do it on a regular basis. Is the problem.
Yeah, they committed to zone defense for the most part. They play a lot of 2-3 zone, and they've gotten really good at it. And they practice what they do. Their rotations are good. And with Eden Schultz in the interior, she really changes the game. Nobody can really go in there offensively and get a clean look because of her length. So they're able to extend the other players, and if somebody does get a gap to drive into, they run into the wall, which is Eden Schultz, and she blocks a lot of shots, and she's a good rebounder as well if they miss a shot. So that zone is working out pretty well for them.
Now JV's playing right now, 4:20 left in their ball game, and Waupun JV leading 35-20 in their game. They're looking pretty good out there and getting some buckets on steals and defense into offense. So, again, the JV team taking care of business here. Their first game against Columbus here. We'll see what the varsity does coming up. Waupun coming off a win against Berlin just last week Friday where they won 45-35. And you got, I think, all hands on deck now with the team. You got Ryan Babish, one of your starters, is back now. She played, looks like limited minutes in that last ball game against Berlin, but she said she's ready to go when I asked her down in the hallway before we walked up here, and ready to go and play some more ball here tonight. And that's good news for Waupun basketball as she gets back into playing form again.
Yeah, you mentioned that Berlin game. I looked at the stat line on that a little bit. Waupun held Berlin to 10 points in the first half.
Yeah.
So we talk about the defense and what they pride themselves in. Very evident right there in limiting Berlin to, really not scoring. I think Waupun was not scoring a lot themselves. They had around 20 or 22 points or something like that. But, yeah, holding your defense or your opponents to 10 points is amazing for a half.
Three-pointer misses everything. Put back good, though, for Columbus. And Waupun still well in control now, leading 35-22. We're going to take a break, talk a little bit more about the teams, what they did in their last games, kind of what their directions that they're going right now, and also that interview I have with Tim Aalsma. We'll have that on the pregame show. And we'll be back with more of the pregame show after this on RP Sports.
Holman Auto is very blessed to have served our local communities for 50 years. From a small used car store with 4 employees to 5 locations and over 100 employees. We would like to thank our many customers and our communities for the past 50 years. Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Waupun, Holman Chevrolet in Waupun, Holman Ford and Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Ripon, Holman Chevrolet GMC in Ripon, and the location where we began 50 years ago, Holman Value Center in Waupun. Thank you for allowing us to serve you, our customers, our friends, for the last 50 years. And we look forward to the next 50 years. Holman Auto, great selection, award-winning service, low prices, and a relaxed buying atmosphere. We make you feel at home at Holman Auto Group in Waupun and Ripon, serving you for 50 years and counting.
It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seedbed with a high-quality finish, level soils and remove ruts, and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage from Great Plains. TerraMax, for tillage on your terms.
Shepherd of the Hills Catholic School in Eden is a faith-centered community that carries on the tradition of outstanding Catholic education. It's closer than you think. Students grow academically, spiritually, and emotionally, all in a Christ-centered environment. Log on soth-school.org and like us on Facebook.
Josh Tool Concrete Construction provides excellent work, punctual professional staff, quick response time, competitive pricing, and accurate on-site job estimates. Dual Concrete Construction specializes in residential basement and garage foundations, retaining walls, concrete patios, sidewalks, porches, and steps, and a lot more. They'll remove your old concrete and replace it. Let Dual Concrete Construction be your Wisconsin concrete contractor.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Attention neuropathy sufferers, I've got some good news for you. Hello friends, this is Dr. Randall Blahoviak from New Medical Center. Do you have numbness, tingling, or burning in your feet? Does it feel like you are always walking around on a balled up sock? Have you stopped doing the things you love because the pain in your feet makes it impossible? If you answered yes to any of those questions, you may have neuropathy. Over 25 million Americans are currently dealing with this crippling disease, and just like you, most of them are frustrated with the lack of effective treatments that are available. Well, that ends today. At New Medical Center, we have successfully treated thousands of neuropathy patients, not only slowing or stopping the progression of this devastating condition, but in many cases reversing it. If you are tired of taking dangerous medications that only numb the senses and do nothing to treat your actual disease, it's time to see the doctors at New Medical Center, where we've designed a treatment plan to address the causes of neuropathy. Don't lose hope. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 now for more information or to schedule an appointment. Or check us out on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
Okay, we are back. Steve and Randy with you. Big Nate on the video streaming. We're just getting down to the last couple of minutes of our ball game here for the JV. 1:55 left. 37-27 is the lead now for Waupun in the JV game, so they're taking care of business. But they did close things up just a little bit with a game just down to 10 points for their lead right now. But again, impressive showing by the Lady Warriors, and we'll see how Waupun girls do tonight. They had a nice game against Berlin, won 45-35 last Friday. Alexis Babish, she had a great game. We've seen a couple really nice games from her during the season and some quiet ones too, but Alexis 15 points and 6 steals in that ball game against the Berlin Indians. So it's good to see her maybe hopefully try to get that more consistent with that output from her.
Well, we know she's a great athlete, and she's quick. She jumps balls. I can see where she can get those steals and do all those things and have breakout games. And I think she's still a little bit raw as a basketball player, and her skill set is going to improve. She's so young, but once her skill set improves, she'll be more consistent and be a more consistent scorer, certainly. But certainly a really good female athlete.
And the other name we hadn't mentioned about scoring, and this is definitely a player you want to see on the regular scoring, is Rowan Harder. She had 15 points in that game and 9 rebounds, and there's a girl definitely capable of putting up some numbers. She plays well as a big player underneath, getting the rebounds, and then if you can get her to put a few shots back up and be around that 10-point level or something like that, that would be huge for Waupun on a consistent basis.
I think with Eden Schultz, people have to be concerned about her offensive rebounding ability, so they're going to send bodies her way, and that'll create opportunities for someone like Rowan Harder to sneak her way in there if she's aggressive and she wants to hunt the ball and get those chances for, putback shots to get some points that way.
Yeah, Rowan definitely knew her role with the team in the last couple of years, and she played it well. And you got to have a player like her out there, and had some monster games the few years that they made it to state, and she came up big here the last couple of years with games. But see if she can do it here, more of a marquee role than what she had before. Before she was, it's a nice little option. Knew she had just would get over, they'd open and they'd find her, and she had a little putback basket. But now she's more of somebody that they focus on. And see if she can thrive that way, too, for the rest of the season.
And Waupun needs her to step up and, leadership, either by vocal leadership on the court or just by example. And I think, it's been a long year for everybody, and sometimes you get a little flat mid-season, but I think it's time for Rowan to really step up and be that senior leader.
Getting down to 1:40 left in the game, but still Waupun taking care of business, up by 11, 39-28. Lydia Aalsma talked to her dad, Tim, and said she's been kind of up and down, too. She's not always there with her scoring. Some games she'll be up in the mid to upper 20s, and then this last game she had 9 points in there, 5 rebounds with 5 assists, which I'm sure accounted for some of those points that some of the other girls that stepped up did in that ball game. So a nice movement of the ball there by Waupun from one end to the other to get a layup on the other side.
Yeah, it's a nice JV team. A lot of freshman girls on this team. They're playing very well. And
you got Kyle Witt, the very experienced coach, and that helps to have him in that kind of feeder position of getting these girls ready for varsity. And some of these girls from this team do play up on varsity, and he's a nice coach down there. He did well for the boys when he helped coach there, and now he's doing the same thing for Tim Aalsma.
Yeah, I know they don't have huge numbers in the entire girls program here, so I realize they practice a lot together, the JV and the varsity team, and that can really benefit your JV players as well. They get that high-level competition on every night in practice.
So a lot of stoppages of play with fouls out there, some more free throws for Columbus, even though Waupun pretty much got this thing sewed up by 15 points, 43-28 with 53 seconds left. And other role players for Waupun, of course, Ryan Babish getting back into form again, so it'll be nice to have her out there. Sophie Toutant, you expect some stuff out of her. If you get anywhere 6-8 points out of her in a ball game, and she's also part of the great defense that they play. Put Carly White out there too, another one of those players that very athletic player, very quick to get to the ball, and a big part of that success with the defense. Players like that, if it's really going to make Waupun a better team, if they can get it all clicking for the rest of the season here. So we'll see what happens with them.
I'm watching Audrey Ferrari right now. She's a 6-foot freshman out here. She's having a nice finish to this game.
Yeah, there's some height, and I love her free throws. Yeah. She shot a couple before, and she gets high arcing free throws. Some good rotation of the ball, and they just drop right in. So maybe another future player in the 6-footers. Well, that didn't hit anything either. But
way to go, Steve. Jinx the poor girl.
Yeah, she did really good with the other one. That one high arcing and same result. Didn't hit the rim, but that one did go in. The other ones were swishes.
Didn't hit the net either.
Hit nothing. But down to the last 30 seconds in the ball game. We'll take one more break. By the time we get back here, probably the varsity just getting close to being able to warm up in the ball game, and we'll bring you the starting lineups, all that. The coach's interview is coming up with Tim Aalsma. So a lot coming up on our pregame show here on RP Sports.
Hey, you cold over there? Where's the heat?
The what?
The heat! Where's the heat?
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Don't chance it and find yourself asking, where's the heat? Get on our furnace maintenance plan now to prevent a furnace malfunction or a heating headache. Need a brand new American Standard furnace? We do that too. Call 920-763-2301, allphasecomforts.com.
Did you say something about the beef?
Where's the heat?
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot. Build better for future generations.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
And Andy with us here, the other bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Cold outside, soup and hot plate specials inside to warm up this week, Andy.
Definitely. Most be careful out there. It's going to be cold this week. However, inside we've got hot beef, hot pork, and hot turkey with mashed potatoes and gravies as we always do. We've got chili on the soup board. That's pretty much a staple for the winter, but you'll have to stop in and see what Tierney's rolling out of her kitchen every day for a special, as well as the soup board changes every day.
What about the meat raffle coming up on Sunday paired with the AFC NFC championship games?
Playoff games going this weekend. We've got a meat raffle on Sunday starting at 3 o'clock for the Waupun Fine Arts. You have to stop in and check it out and have some fun with us.
Fish fry coming up on Friday. Of course, weekend grade specials, and during the week, always something special here on the menu.
Absolutely. Fish fry started at 11 o'clock as soon as we open. The kitchen closes at 9 o'clock on Friday, so we're serving fish from open until the kitchen closes. If you're going to do a to-go order, we encourage that, but call early. Get your order in early, and we'll get you as fast as we can.
Andy, have a great week. Thank you, sir.
Thanks a lot, Nick.
Okay, we are back. The varsity players out on the court right now, getting closer to the start of tonight's game. I think Bob, well, I know we're getting close. Got Bob Spanbauer heading back to the scorer's table.
No popcorn in hand, though.
No.
I think he might have had one earlier.
Yeah, I think he already downed one already. So, got the A-team down there. Got Jeff Taves down there. And
Katie Eichelman.
Yeah, one of your students. You taught a little pickleball, I heard, on their training day they had for school. A lot of people signed up for it. So, maybe you talked a bunch of people into getting the exciting and fastest growing sport in the country, pickleball.
There was. We had my wife Barb and I did a wellness day for staff here at the high school, and a lot of people signed up for that pickleball. I think we had about 54 people in the two groups combined. We split into two different time slots, but yeah, it was a lot of fun, a lot of wonderful people, and some people were telling me that They had never played before, and after an hour and a half, they were completely addicted.
Where do you get this paddle?
Yeah.
I remember you dragging me on the court, and then next thing you know, I'm driving down to Madison, down to Dick's, and we were buying me a paddle, and I thought, I don't think either one of us knew what we were doing with it, but I spent a couple $100 on a good paddle, still using that same paddle yet. It's a fun sport. But again, Waupun, the girls basketball team getting set to take on Columbus, non-conference. When they play them coming up next year in the school year, it'll be conference action with them in the Capital North. So just a little peek into what they're going to be facing when they go into the Capital North Conference with this non-conference game here tonight. Waupun sitting at 7-8, trying to get to 500. The first time since they were 1-1 on the season, and Columbus sitting at 5-9, and they've won half of their last 4 games too. And Waupun has won 6 of their last 9, so Waupun definitely trending in the right direction. And the coach for Columbus, Marcus Hensler, said his team is looking better too. And numbers are a little down over there, but pretty happy with how they've been playing lately. And now they just started playing conference because they only have 5 teams in their conference this year. They've only got 3 games in for conference. They just started a week and a half ago, so it's just loaded with nothing but non-conference teams.
Yeah, I don't know how that's all going to change when Waupun goes into that league, if they're adding teams or if it's...
We're just adding on to that 5. There's going to be 6 according to their basketball
only one
coach.
more team. So, yeah, it'll still be a lot of non-conference games played in that conference.
Yeah, he said Watertown Luther Prep was the one team that did leave, like either this year, probably this year, the first year they weren't in that conference. So, other than that, they said it sounds like it's just you guys coming in, Waupun, to make 6 teams. And there's a Badger South Conference too, but it's not really a true conference together like they have kind of with the Trailways stuff and they have crossover stuff. He goes, you might happen to schedule those teams, but it's not like a thing where you have to get so many games against the teams in that other part of the Badger, so they're just really separate conferences. We're going to take a break. I'm going to come back with that interview with Coach Tim Aalsma talking about his team, where they're at right now, and their competition coming up tonight, even a look at their game with KML coming up in his interview. It's coming your way in just a few minutes on RP Sports.
We make you feel at home. At home. Auto sales, great selection, and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home. At home and auto sales. Every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Extend your vertical tillage options with a new Kuhn Krause Accelerator XT8010 available at Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown. Proven Excalibur VT blades cut tough residue, creating a superior seed bed. Gang angle options of 1 to 5 degrees for true vertical tillage or 6 to 8 degrees for more aggressive tillage action. Mid-mounted tines redirect soil and residue flow ahead of rear gangs. Exclusive star wheel treaders, brake clouds, and anchor residue, while the 24/7 conditioning reel firms and finishes the seed bed. The Accelerator XT is available in RTK cut widths of 11 to 40 foot. Ask your dealer about the new Smart Soil Technology ISOBUS system for your new Accelerator XT.
Shepherd of the Hills Catholic School in Eden is a faith-centered community that carries on the tradition of outstanding Catholic education. It's closer than you think. Students grow academically, spiritually, and emotionally, all in a Christ-centered environment. Log on soth-school.org and like us on Facebook.
Josh Dual Concrete Construction provides excellent work, punctual professional staff, quick response time, competitive pricing, and accurate on-site job estimates. Dual Concrete Construction specializes in residential basement and garage foundations, retaining walls, concrete patios, sidewalks, porches, and steps, and a lot more. They'll remove your old concrete and replace it. Let Dual Concrete Construction be your Wisconsin concrete contractor.
You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
This game is powered by Broxma Electric of Waupun. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Witterhack and again Waupun getting set to take on the Columbus Cardinals in a non-conference game, and got Tim Aalsma with me right now, the head coach for the Waupun Warriors. And Tim, slow start to the season, 1-5 at one time, and since then you've been 6-3, and definitely trending in the right direction right now. What's going on with your team over these last 9 games that you went from that kind of a bad start to a pretty good little run right here?
Well, some of it's the nature of the schedule that we put together. It was really difficult to start, and you know, we took some tough losses early on and had some good growth and learning experiences through it all. And then when we get into some of these games where you want to give yourself a fighting chance, we've been able to pull through. I think of like the Grafton and Freedom games. You know, we were not expected to win those games, but we found ways to do it. And now all of a sudden we're like trending with a little more confidence and we're moving in the right direction. So, you know, from a defensive standpoint, that's kind of how we, put our hats on. We've done a really good job of just knowing the opponent well, kind of taking away their strengths. And offensively, we've had, it hasn't been consistent, but we've had consistent play from different players in different games, if that makes any sense. And so we've had a couple of kids that have stepped up recently, and hopefully that trend continues.
One thing I did notice the last few games that we covered for you, defense as a team, you guys have been playing really solid, great team defense and really kind of shutting the teams down and taking them out of their game plans. So that seems to be a part of your success too.
Yeah, that's kind of what we've done all the way back to the championship teams that we've had is like that's, every coach, it's cliche that defense wins championships, but it's very, very true. And, for our team, we don't score the ball at a very high level, really at all. And so we have to pay attention to detail and make that a priority. And, we spend enough time on practice and they're able to carry that over into games. And recently our defense has been transitioning into offense because we've been playing a little bit faster, and that's really helped us out too.
Well, you're playing against a team that will be part of your regular schedule coming up out of the Capital North with Columbus in town, the Cardinals. And what do you know about them?
Yeah, we know that they've struggled this season. They've had some ups and downs. They just put almost 70 points on the board the other night, so I think they're probably feeling pretty good about themselves going into tonight, because anytime you can get the lid off the basket, it doesn't matter who you're playing, it just feels good to score some points. So we know that they're going to be maybe a slower-paced game. They're going to probably play quite a bit of zone, and we're going to have to be able to figure that out and navigate it. We'll try to speed the game up a little bit and try to turn them over and have some success in transition.
Busy week, and then you got a huge game in the conference again, a team that you gave a really good game to here. Got to go over to KML coming up on Friday, so doing some things to prepare for that game too.
Yeah, unfortunately we don't have school tomorrow, so I have a game plan that I think is going to be pretty effective against them. Similar to last time that we did with a couple of different wrinkles. So they've got their good kid coming back who we didn't get to face the first game, and I think she's one of the luring kid who I think is one of the top guards in the state. And so we're going to have to make sure that she's under control, and then we're going to have to try to control tempo and pace in that one. But those are the fun ones for me, is just trying to figure out how we can have a chance to compete and maybe give ourselves a chance to win at the end.
Okay, well, thanks for your time, and good luck tonight against Columbus.
I appreciate it. Go Warriors.
Okay, Tim Aalsma joining me, head coach of the Waupun Warriors, and we'll be back with more of our pregame show after this on RP Sports. Okay, I'm about right there. Andy's right here. Okay.
Randolph Family Dental understands families. Dr. Ross Werner and his daughters, Dr. Madeline Werner and Dr. Muriel Werner Didman, are there to take care of all of your family's dental needs. They are committed to the highest level of care for their patients. And Randolph Family Dental is currently taking new patients. Call them at 920-326-3191 or visit them at their new facility at 130 Progress Drive in Randolph. Randolph Family Dental is a proud supporter of Randolph sports.
Here's Tyler Schultz from Warner Harmson, downtown Waupun.
Just expanded our business last year and we got into cabinets and countertops. 2024, it's a great time to come in right now. Start remodeling your kitchen or your bathrooms. We have cabinets that range, really small up to really large vanities, nice countertops, and really make your bathroom or your whole kitchen come together.
Warner Harmson, furniture, flooring, blinds, cabinets, and countertops. Main Street, Waupun.
When's the last time you reviewed your Medicare or your health insurance benefits? Do you have a plan? A lot of people choose plans that don't fit their healthcare needs or budget. Don't make that mistake. We here at SIA Insurance work with many different companies and carriers to get you the best coverage at the best value. For more information, contact SIA Insurance at 999 West Main Street in Waupun. Call SIA Insurance at 324-2071 for free help.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Extend your vertical tillage options with a new Kuhn Krause Accelerator XT8010 available at Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown. Proven Excalibur VT blades cut tough residue, creating a superior seed bed. Gang angle options of 1 to 5 degrees for true vertical tillage or 6 to 8 degrees for more aggressive tillage action. Mid-mounted tines redirect soil and residue flow ahead of rear gangs. Exclusive star wheel treaders, brake clods, and anchor residue, while the 24/7 conditioning reel firms and finishes the seed bed. The Accelerator XT is available in RTK cut widths of 11 to 40 foot. Ask your dealer about the new Smart Soil Technology ISOBUS system for your new Accelerator XT.
Okay, we are back over at Waupun High School. Steve Winterhack and Randy Armgu with you, and getting set to bring you the starting lineups for both teams. And let's go through it. Columbus Cardinals coached by Marcus Hensler. Jaden Sullivan, a 5'10 senior, 16 points a game. Their main focus for Waupun is shutting her down. Kat Hart, a 5'7 senior, averaging 5 points a game. Izzy Markovich, a 5'10 sophomore, averaging 7 points a game. Macy Engel, a 5'7 senior in the starting lineup for the Cardinals. And also Peyton Dornis. He is a 5'7 sophomore, so some nice youth on the team there for Columbus. And now for Waupun's starting lineup. Lydia Aalsma, a 5'10 senior, leading scorer for the team. 6 rebounds a game, 3 assists a game. Alexis Babish, a 5'10 freshman, starter for Waupun. Rowan Harder, a 5'10 senior, 7 points a game, 6 rebounds a game for the Lady Warriors. Also, Sophie Toutant, the 5'7 senior. Big part of the defense, and once in a while she'll get you some buckets at key times. And Eden Schultz, the presence inside that the Warriors take benefit from, and she's a 6'1 junior, 8 rebounds a game and almost 7 points a game for Eden. And those are the starting lineups for both teams, and we are ready to play some basketball here at Waupun High School.
One other member of this Warriors team back, Michaela Opperman.
Yeah, that's right. And when I talked to her, I went out there and talked to her just before the JV game was getting done, and I went out there and talked. Said she had a great honeymoon out in Australia, about a 13, 14-hour flight. That's just from California. It's a little bit of a long flight, but she says she definitely misses that weather, especially right now because it's summer down in Australia.
So if you do not know who I'm talking about, this is formerly the Michaela Hop. Both got to go to her wonderful wedding.
Eden Schultz goes up, and that's what you want from her. Getting it down along that left block. 2 power dribbles over to her right, and she's right in front of the basket, puts it in. Waupun on the board first with a shot from Eden Schultz. Thanks for joining us tonight on Radio Plus. I'm Steve Witterhack. Randy Armgood with me. 3-pointer on the way, no good. On the shot attempt by Jaden Sullivan. Waupun comes up with it, pushes it the other way.
It's not a shot you would have saw Eden Schultz even try and make or even attempt 6 months ago or a year ago. And now very confident taking it right there and doing a job.
Well, that one gets the friendly bounce on the shot by Lydia Aalsma in the lane. She puts it in. Waupun now leading 4-0, showing a little pressure before half court.
1-3-1, 3-quarter court pressure. 10-second call.
And a 10-second call. A great defense. Kind of threw it at them, and they weren't quite ready for it. And Peyton Dornis couldn't get the ball over half court. And Waupun will get it back now, leading 4-0.
A bit of a sparse crowd tonight, but can contribute some of that to the weather.
Yeah, maybe we got more viewers and stuff tonight because they're watching the game, and even they already said there's no school tomorrow either, so that's a nice little bonus. Nice little move there with a bit of a half hook shot there from Lydia Aalsma, just scooping it up there off the glass and in. Pretty looking shot.
Another turnover forced by that 1-3-1 trapping defense. We have not seen that out of Waupun. I have not seen that 1-3-1 yet from the Lady Warriors in the 3-quarter court. So,
yeah, I like that. I like they're throwing some wrinkles in there, and they're definitely a good enough defensive team to throw some other wrinkles in and really take some teams out of their regular flow of their offense.
I'm a big believer. If you're going to press, you have to have more than one press.
Well, Rowan Harder, nice drive to the basket, but comes up short on her shot. But I liked everything until the miss at the end, but keep doing that, Rowan. Cardinals with a basketball. Markovich has it in the lane with the left hand, no good. Good defense there from Eden Schultz. Lydia Aalsma pushing it up now for Waupun. Little crossover dribble back out on top. Toutant has it back over to Aalsma. One dribble gives up her dribble. Cross-court pass over to Rowan Harder. Upon being patient, this trip down the court. Man-to-man defense by Columbus.
Oh, nice job right there in the back screen.
Missed shot, and the ball knocked out of the hands of Eden Schultz, who got it after that. So opportunities there for Waupun. They come up empty, still leading this game 6-0.
Seeing Waupun in that 2-3 zone that they play quite often. Went from 1-3-1, 3-quarter court.
Oh, here goes Rowan Harder with the steal, going in strong on the right side and puts it up. Rowan Harder. You saw her play when they played down at Grafton, had quite a few steals in that ball game, right in that spot, and she converts on the other end. With nobody under the basket, nobody guarding low, and getting the ball for an easy 2 points, Jaden Sullivan. Upon leading 8-2, a little over 3 minutes into the ball game. Of course, we alluded to that game in the interview with Coach Tim Aalsma, that big ball game coming up this Friday over at Kettle Moraine Lutheran. And they didn't have their big player, Mackenzie Luring, suiting up. She didn't play that game. Nice pass into Eden Schultz, and she's got it down, that little power dribble, and gets her 4th point. Waupun now leading 10-2.
All right, now we're seeing Waupun go out of that three-quarter 1-3-1. Definitely working on a few new items. I like it. Can't just play one defense all the time. You got to have some switches, make it more difficult on the offense.
Shot from the right elbow, nothing but net for Izzy Markovich. Puts it in, gets her team to their 4th point, but Waupun still up by 6, 10-4. Teuton passes up the 3, look in the corner. And nice little patience so for Waupun, finding some looks inside, missed a few inside, made a few inside, and it's good ball movement so far offensively for Waupun. Get it back into Eden inside, misses a left-hander. It's going to get knocked out of bounds off the hands of Lydia Aalsma. Columbus basketball, 10-4 Waupun, with a 13:43 left here in the first half of action at Waupun High School.
Here comes Ryan Babish to the table. Nice to see her get an opportunity.
Well, they didn't call the tie-up at all, and still in the hands of Columbus. Pass, nice little low, hard pass across the lane in the hands of Jaden Sullivan. She puts it in for her 4th point, and Columbus only down by 4.
We're seeing a 1-2-1. Oh, good job by Waupun breaking the pressure.
Yeah, they got it to rolling on the drive. May as well just kept it like she did and finish. That's her 4th point. Waupun, again, a little late on getting there. Rowan's going to pick up a foul. It's first foul of the ball game for either team. Carolee White checks in. Also, like you said, you've got Ryan Babish checking in the ball game, along with number 23, Addie Voigt, 6'1" sophomore, checking in. So some fresh legs for Waupun. And Ryan got in that last game. He had a few stats in that game, but it looked like maybe limited time that she was in on that game. But she's been out for a good stretch of this season. Good to see her back. We follow on the Lady Warriors, and a couple of free throws going to be shot by Izzy Markovich. Still need your headset turned on, Diane? Okay. Can you hear that? Okay. Test 1, 2. Nate, can you hear me? Okay. Missed the first free throw.
Got to have our producer on board. He can hear what we're saying, so he knows what's going on.
That's right where you want it. Thumbs up. Okay. Next one also rolls out, no good, and Voigt grabs the rebound for Waupun, leading 12-6. 12:45 and counting down in the first half. Babish sisters on the court. Alexis with it, gets it over to Voigt along the perimeter. Back out on top with it is Alexis. Lydia Aalsma has it, going in on the left side, turns around, 10-footer up, and that is no good. And getting the rebound is Jaden Sullivan for Columbus. Going to tighten up this game just a bit. Just a 6-point lead for Waupun, even though they've looked like they've dominated by more than just 6 points ahead so far in the ball game. A little too high and hot on the pass inside from Kinsley Venden into Jaden Sullivan. Off her hands, out of bounds. Waupun basketball.
Good to see Ryan Babish. No brace or anything on her leg right now.
That's
Nothing.
good to see.
Looks completely free of pain at the moment.
Gets the pass, cross-court pass. Oh, and that a little tip before he got to Voigt, and then it's going to be off her hands and out of bounds. White tries to save it, but that would have been a nice pass, but didn't get tipped just before he got to Voigt. Could have got herself an easy 2, but back in the hands of Columbus, still trying to tighten this thing up. 6-point lead, Waupun up 12-6. Yeah, the coldest night is coming up here. Maybe wind chills of 25 to 35 degrees below zero coming up tonight. It's not going to reach zero tomorrow. It's one more cold day before we get that warming trend, and it'll all balmy up to 21 degrees, I think, on Wednesday.
Officials are going to say that ball was just thrown away. That ball appeared to be tipped.
Coach is looking for a little help on Marcus Hensler, the Cardinals coach. Got a chance to talk to him, just a young man. This is his second year coaching over at Columbus. Also helps with the football team, too. I liked his enthusiasm, getting a chance to talk to him for quite a bit before the game. Yeah, it's going to be low off the mark, and Columbus comes up with the errant pass. Venden will push it up the court, gets cut off. Look inside, and that's an overpass ball in the hands of Carly White. Ryan Babish from the corner, no good. Lydia Aalsma gets it back out on top over to White. She'll set up for a three-point shot, and that is good for Carly White. Nice job, got her feet set nice, right where she wanted them, and she buries it. Waupun leading now 15-6. 11-10 left in the first half.
Excellent offensive rebound by Lydia, and then the kick out.
Can't believe they kind of got that ball into the Sullivan in there, and she's going to pick up. Waupun will inbound over on the baseline, but again, she's kind of threw that into a crowd with a couple players around her, but they did get it to her. She just didn't convert when she got the ball.
Schultz back into the game. Nice minutes there by Addie Voigt. Some rebounding and some defensive changes.
It's nice. We're going to put another 6-footer on the court. And that's going to go off Waupun out of bounds. It'll be Columbus basketball. 15-6 the lead now for the Lady Warriors. 10:48 left here in the first half. We'll be bringing some Waupun boys basketball at Kettle Moraine Lutheran on Thursday. That'll be a key game in the conference. Nice drive to the basket on that one, going down the right side of the lane, and Markovich puts it up for her 4th point. He was had a conviction to get there to the rim, and she did, and she finishes.
We're seeing Columbus playing 2-3 zone right now. The last few times on the court, Waupun faces 2-3 zone against Columbus, but Cardinals play it a lot. Waupun plays it a lot. You should know it from your practice sessions.
White with the ball out on the perimeter is looking for something. But
trying to get an overload. It's not really happening.
White has it again, passes up the look. Cross-court pass to the right side. Touton to launch up a three. That is no good. And kind of a little head bump for Eden Schultz heading down the court in the hands now of Jaden Sullivan. Venden has it, gets cut off going along the right side. They look inside now into Markovich, and she's going to get fouled. And back to the free throw line will be Izzy Markovich.
Cardinals do not have a foul yet in this game. Waupun with 3.
Again, having a little trouble with the free throw part of the game is Markovich. 0 for 3 so far in the ball game. Eden Schultz will sit down now for Waupun.
She took a shot to the forehead and elbow, and she's still kind of rubbing her head and a little bit dazed.
Makes the next free throw. Now with 5 points in the game, Waupun now holding on to a 15-9 lead. Getting close to 9.5 minutes and counting down in the ball game. Aalsma has it along the right side. Cross-court pass over to Touton. Sets up for a three to fire on that shot. And Columbus one and done for Waupun on that end of the court. Gets the rebound. From the left elbow, ball was up, and a nice-looking shot there from Izzy Markovich. She's got her season average right now. She averages 7 points a game. She's got that already. And Aalsma throws up a three. That's no good. Getting the rebound is Markovich, making her mark here on the court here against the Lady Warriors. Ball knocked out of bounds off from Rowan. 15-11 now the score. Just under 9 minutes to play here in the first half. Eaton's back out there again.
Eden Schultz got checked out a little bit. Had a chance to catch her breath after that elbow she took, and back in the game now.
Yeah, we'll be covering that game over at Kettle Moraine Lutheran. Again, a key game in the conference for Waupun, and I know Coach Alex Dunlap, he said, is definitely takes that game pretty seriously. That one against the Chargers, knows that they could have a pretty good team for us to play. Lydia Aalsma with a three-point look, good. And losing the rebound, Markovich comes up with it. Throws it up court over to Venden. Steps back, three-pointer on the way, and that rims out no good. And Rowan Harder grabs the rebound from Waupun.
Good job by the Warriors of hustling back on defense. Looked like there was going to be a 2-on-nobody break, and the Warriors getting back, taking care of the basket.
Look inside to Rowan Harder, puts it up, overlays it. And the opportunities missed quite a few times down so far in this ball game for Waupun. Letting Columbus get back in. They can even tighten it up more. They're only down by 4 right now. Markovich gets it, goes up strong on the right side, and nice defense kind of getting a hand in on that to throw that shot off by Waupun.
That's tough with Eden Schultz in there.
A tough pass
sloppy,
there.
Sloppy right now by both teams. Travel.
I'm going to call a travel on number 20, Grace Anderson. Brian Babish will sit down, and Sophie Touton checks in now for the Lady Warriors. And a timeout by Waupun. We'll be back right after this on RP Sports.
Shepherd of the Hills Catholic School in Eden is a faith-centered community that carries on the tradition of outstanding Catholic education. It's closer than you think. Students grow academically, spiritually, and emotionally, all in a Christ-centered environment. Log on soth-school.org and like us on Facebook.
Okay, we are back. Waupun with opportunities, but missing, and Columbus hanging around now, only trailing by 4, 15-11. Waupun with a basketball. We got a couple people checking in, Randy.
We do. Tricia Visser saying go Warriors. Her and the girls might be watching this. And Paul Ramirez. Yeah, he's also giving us an update on that football game. We won't talk about it in case anybody's might be putting it on tape and wanting to watch it later. Big national championship football game going on right about now.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm going to talk about it, man. That's a big game. They want those updates. That's good.
7-7.
Yeah. Yeah. Three-pointer straight away up by Babbage, no good, and the putback shot is blocked. Sullivan goes up and blocks Rowan Harder's putback attempt. Not much happening offensively for both teams right now. 15-11 Waupun, 7:15 and counting down. Long three on the way now for Hart is good. Now just a 1-point ball game. 15-14 the lead for Waupun.
Waupun having a little bit of trouble against his zone. There we go.
Harder inside, gets it. And finishes. Rowan's getting her opportunities in there, and even with some contact, finishes on that one. She's got 6 points in the game. Waupun back up by 3, 17-14.
Both teams playing zone defense makes for us a slower pace. Sometimes the games look a little ugly offensively.
I don't know if Eden going to get a fall from the bump. Yeah, from bump from behind, maybe in that pass in there. Takes up first, second.
Eden's second. She's going to take a seat as Voigt re-enters the game.
6:32 left here in the first half. 17-14 in favor of the Lady Warriors. Ball down in the corner. Throwing up a three is Hart. That is a little too strong. Weak side rebound in the hands of Sullivan. Puts it up, misses. And getting the rebound is Voigt. A little trouble right now and gets the ball off over to Lydia Aalsma. 6:15 left and counting down here in the half. Yeah, we were just here 2 days ago for that afternoon contest for Waupun. Playing against Grafton and winning that ball game. They're now a 10-3 on the season right now. Under 6 to play. Waupun is kind of playing catch around the perimeter right now. And just throwing up a three. That's no good. And no rebound for Waupun. It goes in the hands of Dornis. And she pushes it up for the Cardinals. It's a 3-point lead for Waupun.
We heard Coach Aalsma in his pregame. He talked about they would see this zone.
Oh, nice block there by Voigt, swatting it out of bounds on the shot attempt by Markovich.
But he knew they were going to see a 2-3 zone,
Yeah.
and he was mentioning that they had some preparation for it. Right now, not much of an attack against that zone defense.
Torres gives up her dribble. Will pass along that left block and bring it back out on top. That's going to go the foot of Lydia Aalsma, and will remain Columbus basketball. 17-14 the lead for Waupun, 5:02 left, and
Almost thought it was going to be a over and back, and got a little lackadaisical, but
yeah, kind of
no
swatted
fun.
it down like she thought that was going to be the call after that, and then realized, no, it's our ball. And one thing Columbus is doing good is getting the ball inside and drawing some fouls. If they don't get the bucket, they're getting to the free throw line. Right now, Columbus doing a little bit better job in denying those passes inside, and Columbus is getting it in there. First free throw is up and good for Sullivan, now with 5 points in the game.
And when it goes into the interior, they're going on the attack. That's what's making it happen now. They're either Sullivan or Markovich going in there, and when they catch it in the middle, they're attacking the rim.
That is no good, and getting the travel called inside when Markovich got the rebound, but shuffled her feet. Waupun will get it back, just hanging on to a 2-point lead, 17-15, 4:46 left in the first half. Ryan Babish gives it off to her sister Alexis, back to Ryan. Look inside, and they get into Rowan Harder. And they kick it out again over to Ryan Babish along the baseline, and tries to get it inside, and that to Voigt. It's Columbus basketball. Really nice pass. That was a really nice pass. A little deceptive, and getting a couple shots at it. And right now Columbus owning the boards on Waupun. You don't have Eden out there to grab the ball down, and a few rebounds. It ends with a 3-point shot to tie up the ball game, or to actually give the lead in the ball game to the Columbus Cardinals.
Get 3 opportunities as good things usually happen for the offense.
Columbus gets the lead back in this ball game, 18-17, under 4 to play. Ryan Babish throws up a 3. That is no good. And again, one and done for Waupun. Coming up with the rebound is Markovich. Gives it off to the freshman, Kinsley Venden. And Boyd's going to pick up a foul and 2 free throws now for Sullivan.
That's 3 fouls on Voigt. Schultz has 2, Voigt has 3.
3:37 left. That's Sullivan trying to increase the lead here for the Columbus Cardinals. Not a lot of arc on her shot. This is the first one. Eden's going to check back in with those 2 fouls. 3:37 left in the half. A little no arc shot and no good. Ryan Babish pushes it up now for Waupun. And it just tosses it away. Coming up with it as Venden goes up with a left hand and puts it in. The freshman a couple of buckets here in the last minute or so and has her team up by 3, 20-17.
That's a nice finish there on the left side by the young kid.
Eden gets it inside, and did miss the presence of Eden inside. Gives you somebody to pass it to inside there, and he let her get that close. She's going to finish. He's now got 6 points in the game. Waupun back within a point, trailing 20-19. We'll pass inside, and a little too hot in there, and Eden comes up with it. Going harder going in on the right side, and gets over to Lydia Aalsma. Right, Babish with it, dribbles out near top of the key. Back over to her sister, and then it's knocked out of bounds off from Sullivan. Waupun basketball. 2:43 left in the half. Waupun with the ball, but they trail by 1, 20-19. Babish will sit down, and Carly White comes in the game now for the Lady Warriors.
Yeah, Ryan working on conditioning a little bit, I would think.
Tim Aalsma from the corner, no good. Eden gets the rebound, puts it back up. That's the presence that you need inside with Eden Schultz in there. Didn't see that while she was sitting down after getting that second foul. Hopefully we don't see a third foul out of her. As Columbus, I tried to get something inside and I go at her. Nice steal there by Rowan Harder. You got a little 2-on-1 going, and here goes Lydia Aalsma. Goes up, overshoots it, gets the weak side rebound, puts it high off the glass and in. Defense turning into offense for Waupun, and now they're back up by 3, 23-20.
Waupun back in that 1-3-1 zone.
Nice job by Carly White getting in there to disrupt a little post move by their big player Markovich inside. It goes off her hands out of bounds. Waupun gets it back.
Yeah, the 1-3-1, there's a little work to be done there. Yeah, you can tell they're new at it. Quite often 3 on the ball, that's not going to work. It's going to leave too many openings.
From the corner, that is no good. And again, long rebound in the hands of the Cardinals. Pushing it up now is Darnus. Gets it in the lane and somehow getting a shot off, and then it's going to get knocked out of bounds. They're going to say off the hands of Columbus's Izzy Markovich. Waupun basketball with 1:39 left and a 3-point lead. Tim Aalsma giving orders to his team out there, and see if Waupun can extend their lead. Cross-court pass in the hands of Sophie Toutant. Maybe trying to get her feet ready to get a shot up, but didn't keep her eye on the ball. Goes off her hands out of bounds. It'll be Columbus basketball.
Official having a nice chat with our student section over there. Seems all cordial.
Yeah. Waupun basketball players right there for the boys team that we'll see play on Thursday. Nice steal again by Rowan Harder. Jumping the pass. Goes up and puts it in. Rowan making a living off that little steal right there. 8 points, again off another steal from her over on that right wing. And again, the ball tapped loose, and Waupun comes up with it. They've got numbers. Lydia Aalsma has it. Cross-court pass in the hands of Carly White. Lydia will throw up a 3, and that one still just can't quite find her range from three-point land, and Columbus gets the rebound. 5-point lead now for Waupun. Sullivan gets it inside, working against Toutant, goes up and gets the block. Sullivan's trying to, that's going to be finally a reach in by Waupun, and that's going to be free throw, at least one free throw for Jaden Sullivan.
Foul goes on Toutant, her first.
It's funny, they brought Eden in and just long enough for Waupun to get that lead back and go up, and then they said, just get her out of there. I don't want her to get that third foul, so 40 seconds left and a 5-point lead for Waupun. Sullivan's first free throw is up, rims out, no good, and Waupun comes up with a rebound. White has it, gives it back over to Toutant. He'll give it over to Rowan Harder.
30 seconds, you might think about holding at this point.
They're kind of packed in right now, so you could actually kind of hold it out there if you wanted to. Lydia's going to throw up a 3 from the corner and puts it in. I like that one even better. Lydia Aalsma gets finally her first 3 to fall. She's got 9 points in the game. Waupun moves up by 8, 28-20. And Lydia almost with a steal, but it goes off her hands out of bounds. Down to 6 seconds left for Columbus.
Right now you got to play good defense. 6 seconds, plenty of time for Columbus to get a decent shot.
Down to 3 seconds left. Long 3 up by the freshman, and that one's going to miss. And Waupun's going to end here leading 28-20 after giving up the lead there for a brief time. But now an 8-point lead for Waupun going into halftime. Back and talk about the first half in just a few minutes on RP Sports.
Josh Dual Concrete Construction provides excellent work, punctual professional staff, quick response time, competitive pricing, and accurate on-site job estimates. Dual Concrete Construction specializes in residential basement and garage foundations, retaining walls, concrete patios, sidewalks, porches, and steps, and a lot more. They'll remove your old concrete and replace it. Let Dual Concrete Construction be your Wisconsin concrete contractor.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Hi, it's Dr. Randy with New Medical Center. Are you struggling with your weight? Tired of diets that just make you hungry? Maybe it's time to try something new. By now, most of you have heard about semaglutide and tirzepatide, the amazing new weight loss drugs that are sweeping across the country and helping thousands of people just like you successfully lose unwanted pounds. Well, wait no more. NewMed Integrated Healthcare has got you covered. Don't be fooled by expensive online plans with no direct medical supervision. New Medical Center's program is affordable and provides you with all the personalized support you need to succeed. Get started now and eliminate your cravings, decrease your appetite, and start losing those pounds. Take it from me, it's easier than you think. How do I know? Because I lost 50 pounds last year using this very program, and I've kept it off. Let the team at New Medical Center help you get the weight loss results you desire and deserve. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 to get started now, or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899.
Okay, we have Waupun's dance team doing a routine they're going to do at State on the court right now. Let you enjoy that here for a minute or so. Okay, good luck to the Waupun ladies dance team as they go to State with that routine right there. They've been unbelievable for some years now and always fun to watch. Great entertainment at halftime, but also a very competitive team that they put out there to State every year. Waupun leading 28-20 at halftime. I'm Steve Winterhack, Randy Armgood with me, Big Nate Young on the video streaming, and kind of an up and down the first half for Waupun. They actually gave up the lead there with about 3-4 minutes left, and then came back after putting Eden Schultz to kind of restore order, took her back out, and Waupun leads 28-20 at halftime.
And Eden was able to get out of that first half without picking up the third foul, which is imperative to her game. And Waupun, I credit a little bit right there to Rowan Harder getting some steals out on the edge there in that 1-3-1 three-quarter court zone that Waupun was running. She was able to jump some passes and get into transition, and that was crucial in Waupun extending their lead.
Yeah, a lot of missed opportunities on some shots inside, and a lot of one-and-dones for Waupun, not getting those offensive rebounds. I don't know if they've hardly had any in this ball game, and just missing some opportunities inside. So hopefully get a little bit more of that in the second half, but a good job kind of righting the ship a little bit when you gave up that lead and you end up with an 8-point lead at halftime. Let's take a look at points here in the first half.
First off, for the Cardinals, Jaden Sullivan with 5. She's averaging 16-2 on the season, so a pretty decent effort there by the Warriors, slowing her down. Katrina Hart with 3. Kinsley Venden has 5, and Izzy Markovitich has 7. So, only 4 players in the scoring column for the Cardinals. For Waupun, Lydia Aalsma leads them with 9 points. Carly White has 3 on a made three-pointer. Rowan Harder with 8 points, and Eden Schultz with 8 points. So also 4 players for Waupun in the scoring column. I don't think Waupun did not shoot a free throw in that entire first half. And Cardinals shot 8 of them, and they were only 2 of 8, so they really struggled from the line.
Again, what gave Waupun a little trouble looking for anything inside without Eden Schultz being in the ball game when they had to set up and play the half-court offense. Yeah, just not getting the opportunities and not converting when they had some chances. So
yeah, they had, they went against that 2-3 zone of the Cardinals, and just not a lot of flow to what they were doing offensively against the zone. So a lot of perimeter passing and then looking for that three-point shot out of it.
In your halftime score, Waupun leading 28-20. We'll take a break, come back with the second half of action from Waupun High School taking on Columbus here for girls basketball on RP Sports.
Hey, you cold over there? Where's the heat?
The what?
The heat! Where's the heat?
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Don't chance it and find yourself asking, where's the heat? Get on our furnace maintenance plan now to prevent a furnace malfunction or a heating headache. Need a brand new American Standard furnace? We do that too. Call 920-763-2301, allphasecomforts.com.
Did you say something about the beef?
Where's the heat?
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture, we're honored to be voted by you to be one of the best mattress stores in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the finest in style, comfort, and quality to the Waupun area.
We've teamed up with amazing brands like Ashley, Lazy Boy, Bestcraft, Marshfield, Best Home Furnishings, Mega Motion to offer you the best selection around.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Make your home a place you truly love with Verhaeg's Furniture Mart.
A reminder for everyone that Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Ben's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Ben's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
And Andy with us here, the other bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Cold outside, soup and hot plate specials inside to warm up this week, Andy.
Definitely. Most be careful out there. It's going to be cold this week. However, inside we've got hot beef, hot pork, and hot turkey with mashed potatoes and gravies as we always do. We've got chili on the soup board. That's pretty much a staple for the winter, but you'll have to stop in and see what Tierney's rolling out of her kitchen every day for a special, as well as the soup board changes every day.
What about the meat raffle coming up on Sunday paired with the AFC NFC championship games?
Playoff games going this weekend. We've got a meat raffle on Sunday starting at 3 o'clock for the Waupun Fine Arts. You have to stop in and check it out and have some fun with us.
Fish fry coming up on Friday. Of course, weekend grade specials, and during the week, always something special here on the menu.
Absolutely. Fish fry started at 11 o'clock as soon as we open. The kitchen closes at 9 o'clock on Friday, so we're serving fish from open until the kitchen closes. If you're going to do it to-go order, we encourage that, but call early. Get your order in early, and we'll get you as fast as we can.
Andy, have a great week. Thank you, sir.
Thanks a lot, Nick.
Okay, we are back at Waupun High School, underway here in the second half. Waupun leading 28-20. First possession of the ball game right now with Columbus out there with the basketball. To get it inside, a pretty effective player inside for them, Izzy Markovich. 7 points in the first half. And Eden Schultz picks up that quick third foul here to start things out in the second half.
It was a non-shooting foul. That's the positive if you're a Warrior fan here. Waupun sticking with that zone defense.
From the free throw line, shot is up, and Rowan Harder gets the rebound. Yeah, Columbus, they're looking at if they can get Eden out of there, that could be a big plus for them. Eden gets it inside, and will turn around, puts it in, and she gets it down that close to the basket. And it's definitely not where they want her to get the ball if you're a Columbus Cardinal.
So much better at finishing than she was in her, even last year. And she's really good in there right now.
Ill-advised pass there by Darnus from the left elbow, ball up front of the rim, no good. Nobody down for Waupun to rebound, and Columbus basketball. Waupun leading by 10, 30-20. And traveling along the baseline. A little out of sorts for both teams. A real bad pass by Columbus. That pass was never there. The trip down before threw it away. And then you really maybe want your big post player, Markovich, to be handling the ball like that through traffic. Harder has it, gets it back out to Lydia, throws up a three, and that is good. You get Lydia going, and that's her second three of the ball game. She's got 12. That'd be huge for Waupun, leading now 33-20.
Both teams playing zone defense, and good job by Eden to not foul in that situation.
Yeah, just made her presence known. Markovich comes up short, kind of short arms that shot. Pass out to the left corner. Toutant sets up, misses everything. A little too hot on that one. And weak side rebound in the hands of Macy Engel.
That was a complete knuckleball by Toutant. I don't think that ball rotated even once.
Oh, a little fight for the ball right now, and Waupun's going to get it. A nice hustle there by Sophie Toutant to start things out for Waupun. Here goes Lydia Aalsma working. Back out on top over to Alexis Babish. Ball's up and good for Babish. Alexis Babish gets her first points of the ball game, putting Waupun up 36-20. Timeout Columbus, back after this on RP Sports.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Protect your New Holland equipment and optimize your performance in the field with genuine New Holland maintenance products. New Holland oils and filters are designed specifically for New Holland equipment so you can achieve our high performance standards in the field. And by choosing genuine New Holland maintenance products, you'll not only protect your equipment, you'll also boost its performance and productivity. Visit Waupun Equipment Company, also in Watertown, and see for yourself why genuine New Holland oils and filters are the right choice for your equipment.
Okay, we are back at Waupun High School. Nice start to the second half for Waupun. 8-0 they've been since they started things out here in the second half. And a couple three-point baskets, a field goal, and nice start to the second half for the Lady Warriors, now leading 36-20.
Both teams again playing zone defense.
One almost getting another steal, just like jumping those passes over there. Good job by Waupun keeping Columbus out of the middle. This one into Engel, and she's down to the ground, and we've got a tie-up and possession arrow pointing toward Waupun. Everything looked kind of awkward about that offensive run there by, they do get it into Engel, who looked a little confused on what to do with it, and ends up going down, and ball gets tied up. Waupun basketball. 8-0 Waupun here in the half, 36-20 in the ball game. Aalsma throws a cross-court pass over to Toutant. Back out on top to Alexis Babish. Look inside to Rowan Harder, turns around and just kind of flicks it out right in the hands of Columbus. Going in on the right side is Darnus, overlays her shot, and Columbus still looking for their first points of the half. Pass inside, and that one's overshot. And finally, with many opportunities put in by Izzy Markovic. Now with 9 points, first points of the second half for the Cardinals.
I was just about to say that. They have not scored at that point.
Look inside, nice looking left hand and finish, but a good look by Alexis Babish and finding your teammate Lydia Aalsma along the left side of the basket. And Lydia goes up and finishes.
A good job on the back cut, getting overplayed and run out, cut back door, make a hard cut, and you can get yourself open.
A strong move by Sullivan over there, using her body to keep the defender off and puts one up off the glass and in for her first points of the half. Now 7 points in the game for her. Aalsma has it, a pass inside to Alexis Babish. Waupun hangs on to it. Back out on top. Toutant to launch up a three, and a little hot on our shots. A little too far every time. She might want to step back a couple feet. They might go in. Nice look inside into Sullivan, splits a couple defenders, misses the shot, and gets the ball back, and gets that second look again, and puts it in.
That is how the game changes when Eden Schultz goes to the bench. Lose her presence, you lose her rebounding.
Eden gets that foul within the first minute of the second half. They get her third foul in the ball game. 13:05 left in the ball game. Here goes Aalsma to the basket and finishes, and Lydia's making herself known here in the second half now with 17 points. Or 16 points and 7 here in the second half. And again, I tell you, once you get Markovic to the ball, she gets it somewhere inside the lane. She's going to go hard to the basket, draws another foul. Timeout taken by Waupun. Back after this on RP Sports.
Josh Dual Concrete Construction provides excellent work, punctual professional staff, quick response time, competitive pricing, and accurate on-site job estimates. Dual Concrete Construction specializes in residential basement and garage foundations, retaining walls, concrete patios, sidewalks, porches, and steps, and a lot more. They'll remove your old concrete and replace it. Let Dual Concrete Construction be your Wisconsin concrete contractor.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Okay, timeout taken by Tim Aalsma. Waupun leading at 40-26. Nice start to the half for Waupun to get a nice lead. Giving up a few buckets inside here and another foul on Waupun. Time Sophie Toutant picks up her second foul, second to follow the half for Waupun as a team. And free throw is good for Markovic.
Puts her in double figures.
Gets them both to go. She's got 4.5, 11 in the ball game. 12-point lead for Waupun. Eden Schultz checks back in the game for the Warriors. Got those 3 fouls. We got 12.5 left to play yet, and that's going to get tossed away, and Waupun has to go down to sure they just don't get an easy lay-in, and they are going to, they're going to get some more free throws, and Lydia Aalsma gets there again. Nobody hustling down the court once they had the ball thrown in the backcourt into the other court. And
Waupun conceding that was going to be an over and back call, but Columbus with a great hustle.
Yeah, they had 3 players down there.
Yes.
Waupun had one that got there late, and that's Lydia who ended up getting the foul. And that one goes in for Sullivan. Again, that low trajectory she has on her shots, but gets that one to go. And that one is no good. Ryan Babish gets the rebound for the Lady Warriors, bringing it up the court now. 11-point lead now for Waupun. We're up by like 16 points. Eden gets it inside, and again, the presence of Eden Schultz. She knows what she's going to do. She backs that player down as the ball's coming to her before she even gets it. And using both hands to get buckets. Finishes with the left that time. Impressive big player in there for Waupun. Not sitting with those 3 fouls.
Eden wearing a little bit of a knee brace on her left knee. Hopefully it's nothing serious.
3-point shot up is no good, and nice job by Ryan Babish stepping in to get it. Here goes Lydia Aalsma. Launches one up, throws it up towards the rim, no good, and coming up with the basketball is the freshman Kinsley Venden. Definitely got herself some good playing time, not starting. I tell you, if I was Columbus heading the ball, Sullivan with Eden Schultz on my back, I would have forced one up there one way or another and to scoop one up and see if you can rake your arm across hers to get that 4th foul. He's a difference maker.
Eden doing a good job of not fouling. And upon the last trip in that transition, they had 2-on-1 there. It would have been nice to see him get a better shot, but it just didn't work out.
Schultz has to get it back on the top over to Lydia Aalsma. She's got to look at a 3. It's up and no good. And one shot and done again for Waupun. Bringing it up is Venden. 42-29 with 10:50 and counting down in the ball game. They get it inside now into Sullivan. Goes up. A good job by Rowan Harder to change that shot, but back in the hands of the Cardinals. It's going to go high off the backboard, and Waupun will get it back. Nice rebound there for Schultz. Lydia goes in, and she's going to get fouled on her way to the basket. It's going to be on the floor, and Waupun will inbound on their baseline. Nice job there by Waupun to push it and make something happen. They'll just inbound on their baseline. Leading now 42-29 on your New Medical Integrated Healthcare scoreboard.
First foul of the second half on the Cardinals.
Well, 10.5 to play. Ooh, kind of close there with that pass. A little nonchalant. Carly White has it. Backs it back out to Rowan Harder. About a 15-footer fadeaway on that one, and getting the rebound. Voigt back in the ball game,
nice
gets
pass.
It into her teammate Ian Schultz, and he goes, "Yeah, give it to me. I know what to do with it." He's going to put it in for another easy bucket. That's what they give me all the playing time for. She's got 14 in the ball game.
That's just a super pass there from Voigt. The 2 tall players in for Waupun now. Schultz at 6'1" and Voigt at 6 foot.
Yeah, it's the first time I've seen the Twin Towers out there for Waupun. So that's going to go off the hands of Sullivan, but she chases it down. Ooh, we're worried about Eden reaching in there to get it, but she pokes it away. We're going the other way. Carly White puts it up in transition. Just exactly what Waupun needs. And we got a timeout taken by the Cardinals back in 30 on RP Sports.
Hey, you cold over there? Where's the heat?
The what?
The heat! Where's the heat?
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Don't chance it and find yourself asking, where's the heat? Get on our furnace maintenance plan now to prevent a furnace malfunction or a heating headache. Need a brand new American Standard furnace? We do that too. Call 920-763-2301, allphasecomforts.com.
Did you say something about the beef?
Where's the heat?
Okay, we are back at Waupun High School. Waupun leading 46-29, and momentum definitely in the way of the Warriors right now, opening up a 17-point lead with 10:03 left in the game.
Waupun packing in that 2-3 zone.
Columbus with the basketball. Like I said, Columbus in the Capital North Conference, the conference that Waupun's going to be in coming up next year. Inside the free throw line net, misses everything on the shot by Markovic. Waupun taking it the other way.
That's a good block by Schultz on that.
Tim Aalsma rims one out from three-point land. Yeah, we'll be playing teams like Lake Mills and Lakeside Lutheran. You've got Poinet in that conference, Lodi in the conference, and Waupun will be the 6th team in that conference coming up next year. They only have 5 this year. So they'll be playing Columbus a couple times a year.
Everything moving south there for the...
A little bank shot there for Sullivan, puts it in. He's now got 13 points in the game, and Waupun still with a comfortable lead, 46-32. Almost halfway through the second half, and Waupun gets away with one, gets the ball back after almost throwing it away. Voigt still in the game, rolling harder with the ball. Little look into and before that, we got something away from the ball.
They're going to get Sullivan there in the flex screen, trying to get through it. A little bit of a grab to slow down. That's why Touton was so wide open on that play. Good screen, but yeah, a little grab on the way through.
A lob pass in for the inbounds pass for Waupun. But he hesitates, goes up with the left hand, and she draws the foul. And Aalsma will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair for Waupun. Just under, it's a little less than halfway through, or more than halfway through the ball game here in the second half. 46-32 Waupun.
Not a lot of fouls in this game. It's keeping things moving.
Is that Waupun's first free throw, Randy?
That is Waupun's first free throw of the game, yes.
Yeah, none in the first half, and that's the first one they shot the entire game with 8:57 left in the ball game. And Lydia keeps us at 100% for this game, making both free throws. Back to a 16-point lead for the Warriors. Rowan jumps another pass there and comes up with the ball eventually, and he gives it. Well, she would have just been better just to grab the ball.
You got to grab it up.
Rowan. It's been fun watching Rowan these last years, playing with some very good teams here for Waupun, and how she's grown as a person to talk to. I love talking to her and interviewing her. Having a great game, especially defensively for Waupun. Numerous steals, and a great job here for the Lady Warriors.
Yeah, it's kind of the old rule I always had. You can't dribble out of trouble.
That shot missed, and it's going to go out of bounds.
Going to be off of Rowan, I believe, and State Cardinal basketball. But yeah, that was always my rule. I mean, if the ball's in trouble and it's loose and you're not having a clean dribble, you're going to grab it with 2 hands and make sure you secure it. Go from there. It's so tough to try and dribble out of traffic.
And Rowan not one to really handle the ball a whole lot, unless she's in the middle of stealing the ball and going for a lay on the other side. But she kind of panicked a little bit and then threw it back on the floor for that double dribble. On to 8.
Coach Aalsma saying, pack it in, pack it down.
Three-pointer from the corner is up and no good. Rowan Harder grabs the rebound on the weak side, gets it knocked out of her hands. And it's off from Sullivan. It'll be Waupun basketball. 8:01 left, 48-32 in favor of the Lady Warriors. And your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. No school tomorrow for Waupun School District, and probably a lot of school districts around the area, I would think, with some record-setting lows coming up tomorrow.
I know Ripon is closed as well. That one I saw. I think some of the Milwaukee schools were closing early.
They already had to let them know well early here today. Nice job by Voigt getting it and just forcing the contact inside, draws the foul, and going to the free throw line will be Addie Voigt. Looking for her first points.
Addie has had good minutes in this game.
Yeah. That one misses for Addy. 7:37 left in the contest. Steve Wooderhack along with Randy Armgill with you. Big Nate Young in the video streaming. We'll be making the trip over to Jackson, Wisconsin, just out of town for Kettle Moraine Lutheran against Waupun. Big game for boys basketball. See a lot of the boys basketball players in the crowd right now. Sullivan rips the rebound away from Babish. A three-pointer on the way. No good. Long rebound back in the hands of the Cardinals. And turning around and throwing up a three and missing on that right now. Too many rebounds for the Cardinals. And it's going to finally end up with Waupun fouling and some more free throws for Columbus.
We may have the answer for that. She's coming off the sideline right now. And number 32. Rebounding highlight film is Eden Schultz. See if she can go get some of these for the Warriors.
Got that third foul in about the first minute here of the second half, but now still sitting with 3 fouls with 7:11 left, so she's done a good job, and they've been protecting her a little bit, giving her some sitting time, but definitely making a big difference in this ball game. And Columbus messes up on the inbounds pass, and Waupun will get it back. Great defense there by Waupun, deny that inbound. Yeah, the Waupun boys playing at Kettle Moraine Lutheran. The Chargers, that'll be a big game. Waupun undefeated in conference play so far, but KML always a tough team over there, and they kind of ruined Waupun's party last year by beating them that last conference game. Eden gets it inside, and it's going to be a foul on Markovich. Yeah, that game, remember, KML just shot lights out. I've never seen a team shoot that accurately in that ball game, and they kept Waupun from being sole champions of the East Central Conference, which will, I think, next year be no more. So they had to share that championship, not with KML, but actually with Plymouth.
That's right, yeah. Plymouth was cheering for KML that night.
Ooh, would have been a nice rebound to get, but off from Lydia's hand. Nice try there, but yeah, we were there for that ball game. That was a disappointing loss. So Waupun even had, I think, some shirts, and they still wore them. They conference champs, but they had to share it with Plymouth. Markovich gets it, kicks it out, three-pointer on the way. That gets partially blocked in.
Another offensive rebound, though. I mean, on the block, I realize it didn't hit rim, but credit Sullivan and Markovich for going after these balls. They're getting a lot of offensive rebounds.
Yeah, that's a point of concern, I think, for Waupun. And then we get another timeout back after this on RP Sports.
Hello, fellow allergy sufferers. Well, here we are at the heart of ragweed, hay fever, and mold season. If you're like me, you dread this time of year. Itchy eyes, runny nose, sneezing, nasal sprays, antihistamines, and allergy pills. And in the end, none of it makes your allergies any better. That used to be me, but I took control of my allergies, and you can too. I went to New Medical Center in Waupun. They tested me to find out exactly what was causing my allergies and formulated a personalized serum for me to treat my specific allergies. Best thing is, they got me in right away. I didn't have to wait for months for an appointment. Now here I am, able to work my fields, cut the grass, rake leaves, and anything else I want to do outside without having to worry about a constant headache, runny nose, and feeling miserable. Call the folks at New Medical Center. They help me, and I'm sure they can help you.
Call New Medical Center now at 324-9899 or visit them on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 324-9899. What are you waiting for?
Okay, Steve and Randy with you back at Waupun. 49-32 the lead now for Waupun, trying to get to 500 on the season. They're sitting at 7-8 right now, and especially when you start the season out at the 1-5 record, Eden Schultz is going to pick up a foul now for Waupun, and finally got her fourth foul, but still a lot of time on the clock yet with her being in foul trouble. 6:36 to go yet.
Eden stuck the leg out, kind of stuck the left knee out, and that's a good call by the officials.
Oh, yeah. Eden's going to pop out of the game now and give her a few minutes rest yet before they put her in with 4 fouls. Ryan Babish checks in for her. So a 14-point lead for Waupun, under 6.5 to play in the ball game.
Waupun can be pretty content to hold the ball to the outside here if they choose to.
And Waupun is just going to say they got tipped. Okay, Waupun lucky there. I didn't really see anybody tip it.
Had it been right near the point where Rowan was passing it.
Pass in over to Lydia. Goes off the pick. A little hesitation. Pulls up 15-footer. Comes up a little short. And again, Waupun just one and done. And Columbus, they're just killing Waupun on the offensive glass for them. Nobody cuts off the driver. And luckily, Waupun is, the ball's still back in the hands of Columbus. Two Waupun players right there. And reaching over there and trying to grab the ball is Markovich. Grabs it and gets fouled on her putback attempt. Waupun getting out hustled on the boards right now when Columbus has it down on their end. That one rattles home for Markovich.
She has had a really nice game.
Yeah, she's a nice player.
She's got that size, but yet she has a very high skill set, can go outside.
And Waupun, we'll see her the next couple of years. She's just a sophomore, so we have to deal with her for a few more years, and as she matures and even gets better these next few years. You better be ready there. And remember, Izzy Markovich is a very good player for Columbus. It looks like a pull.
Going to get Ryan Babish, illegal screen.
So Waupun gets another foul. They're up by 12 yet, 49-37. 5:46 left, but the momentum in the hands of Columbus for the last few minutes. So kind of creeping back into this ball game. Little back cut. And another foul on Waupun. Rowan Harder will pick one up on the nice little cut there by Sullivan. The back cut showed and got the ball and gets fouled by Rowan Harder.
It's going to be a shooting foul, but it is the 8th team foul on Waupun, so Columbus will be in the bonus the rest of the way.
And line driving it in is Sullivan. Yeah, it'd be nice if there's 28 seconds or so left on the time on the clock right now.
I'll tell you, Markovich and Sullivan have had nice games.
Yeah, she's a nice player too. And she is a senior. Sullivan will be graduated out of the program for next year, but having a nice game here against Waupun. And gets it back to a 10-point lead now for Waupun.
There might be at that point where you can do a little keep away.
Alexis Babish is going to get fouled coming in on the right side. Nice little cut for her. And Alexis goes to the line for Waupun, shooting 50% on the season. Only the second foul on Markovich in the game, so she's not in trouble. 6 team fouls. Bonus time for both teams the rest of the ball game after this. And Alexis misses her first free throw. I've been getting some text messages from Josh Navas too, and he's might even be listening. He's got some of the softball players out there. And
yeah, he did check in earlier on the live chat.
Okay, yeah, he's definitely got some gatherings with his team here and there, and he's pretty fired up after a state championship season. First ever for Waupun. Amazing run that they had last year, and Josh doing a great job. He's taken over the program full-time, and rightfully so. He's been involved with the program for quite some time. Nice look inside to Babish, and ends up missing the shot, and then eventually he's going to get called for a foul. 11-point lead, 50-39, just under 5 to play. The clock is just crawling along here in this ball
should
game.
Be bonus. Yeah. Officials are going to take it out baseline, but that's, definitely bonus.
Yeah, everybody else is lined up down by the court. Either side of the lane, they were ready to shoot the free throws down there already.
It wasn't a team control foul. It was on the.
That one's no good, and then another one of those rebounds that were kind of challenged by Sullivan, but she taps it out. And Eden Schultz sitting on the bench with those 4 fouls now for Waupun. Trying to get maybe another minute or two before they have to put her back in the ball game. Tim Aalsma with it. Get down to the corner where Alexis Babish looks inside and in and out of the hands of Voigt and off her legs, and it'll be Columbus basketball. 4:35 left. 11-point lead for the Lady Warriors.
Waupun sticking with a 2-3 zone.
Yeah, a good job getting in on that. Alexis Babish gets in there to tie it up, and possession arrow pointing toward Columbus. Good job by Babish to tie that one up, and here we go. Eden Schultz checks back in with her 4 fouls. See if she can get a nice little run with her in the ball game again. Some looks inside, some just one shot on the offensive end for Columbus each time down, and they did the right thing. They got it to go right at her, but just kept her, got tall out there, and Waupun's going to get it back after that miss. Aalsma goes in and gets her trying to get to Eden, but Waupun still has the ball.
Not running their man offense right now. They can be patient.
Yeah, clock is their friend right now. It'd be nice to see run some clock off. No reason to take a shot unless it's a real nice shot inside. And Waupun's doing just that right now. Lydia's going in along the side, turns around, puts it up, misses the shot, and there goes Columbus the other way with a 2-and-1 break. Rowan gets there to knock the ball out of the hands of Kinsley Venden. Carly White's checking in, and Sophie Toutant will sit down.
Sure-handed ball handler and White coming into the game. In case Columbus decides to turn up the pressure here a little bit, maybe some full court action if they need to.
Nice athletic fast player, and that one just over the head of White. All on the court, a three-pointer on the way, and that is no good, but getting her own rebound and putting it back up and in is Kat Hart. Just 5 points in the game, but that's a big one. Has her team back within single digits now, 50-41. We've got a timeout by Waupun. 3:23 left. Waupun leading 50-41. Back after this on RP Sports.
Hey, you cold over there? Where's the heat?
The what?
The heat! Where's the heat?
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Don't chance it and find yourself asking, where's the heat? Get on our furnace maintenance plan now to prevent a furnace malfunction or a heating headache. Need a brand new American Standard furnace? We do that too. Call 920-763-2301, allphasecomforts.com.
Did you say something about the beef?
Where's the heat?
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Okay, we are back. Upon hanging on to a 9-point lead. Columbus making it interesting here. 50-41 the lead for Waupun. They get the ball after that timeout. But Aalsma has it in the lane. Back over to Rowan Harder. Let's see about another minute come off that clock if they could, but going to go at it. And a nice drive there by Alexis Babish. She goes, nah, Mr. Winterhack, I'm going to go right to the hoop with it. I'm going to make it and give us a 11-point lead, 52-41. Nice drive there by the freshman.
Able to turn the corner and get downhill was Babish. There we go, get the rebound.
Harder was trying to throw it off from a leg of the Columbus player, but misses her and throws it out of bounds. It'll be Columbus basketball.
A little dodgeball action, right?
Yeah.
The old Fayette class.
2:50 and counting down. Columbus with the ball. They're down by 11, 52-41. Trying to weather the storm here and come away with a victory to get them to 500 on the season at 8-8. They're doing a great job running some clock off right now with the defense that they're playing.
Attack.
Oh, the big block by Eden Schultz, and then grabs the ball away and comes up with it. Big time block and grabbing the ball there by Eden Schultz, and does it foul free. Eden almost grabs it, and then we got a tie up for the ball. Hustle and a timeout taken by Tim Aalsma just as he gets in the hands of Rowan Harder. And a timeout for the Warriors with 2:12 left. Back in 30 seconds with more Warrior basketball on RP Sports.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Okay, Nate says it's time to come back. Steve with you, Randy with you. We're getting down to the last 2:12 in the ball game. Waupun leading 52-41. They'll inbound. Right in their baseline. And they do no one to pass it to. Luckily, defenders did not see it. Eden Schultz chases one down about 15 feet from where she was. Waupun has the ball. Clock's running, I hope. Yep, it is. 2:04 left and counting down in the ball game. And Rowan then kind of loses it, but
down off her leg and out of bounds. Yeah, it might have been tipped, but it went down and off her knee and leg and out.
Okay, Columbus with the basketball. If they can play defense like they did last time, Columbus burned a lot of clock even trying to get a shot off the last time they were down the court. Toronto tried to jump the pass again. Back down along the that left block, and they're going to kick it back out on top. Good defense there by Waupun.
Eden Schultz changes everything when she's in the interior. Just can't go on the attack like they can without her in the game.
Ball down to the right corner, back out to Vennon. Again, a lot of time coming off the clock, down to 1:30 left. And Lydia Aalsma is going to pick up a foul. Back to the free throw line will be Jaden Sullivan. Should be shooting too. Yeah, you get it in Sullivan's hands or you get it in Markovich's hands. You know if they get it down to the lane, they're going to be going hard to the basket. And that's what Sullivan did, and she's got herself 2 more free throws. Back of the rim, no good. Got to be pretty perfect on your free throws when you're shooting with no arc hardly yet on the ball at all on her free throws. But
violation, they didn't call it. Missed shot.
Okay.
Should have been an automatic call. That should be dead before the shot goes, actually.
White has it, and right now Waupun.
They're looking to foul now.
And the foul finally on Columbus. Down to 1:13 left. 9-point lead, or 11-point lead yet for Waupun. We've been stuck on 52-41 for a while.
That is the 7th team foul, so it will be a bonus. Coach wanted them to foul Carly. We'll see if Carly's got a little ice in her vein that can knock them down here.
This free throw a little strong, high off the back of the rim, no good, and keeps score at 52-41. Getting close to the minute mark left in the ball game. Markovich with it, gets it down in the corner now. And we're down under a minute, so again, a good job with Waupun's defense, not allowing Columbus to even get a shot off. Now they're going to launch up a 3. It's on line and putting it in. A big bucket there for Kat Hart. Okay, 51.3 seconds left. Let's keep it right here. And again, Randy and I will be over at Kettle Moraine Lutheran High School along with Big Nate to bring you the Waupun boys basketball game. We see basketball team sitting right in the front row of the student section here.
Make our trip through the 5 roundabouts.
No, we're going to miss that. We're going to just hit
we're
like
going to
3
go to
of
that
them.
other exit? Is that?
Yeah, we'll hit like 2 or maybe possibly 3. Then you turn that before you get to Jackson and the highway. You take a right, hit the back roads, which is a really nice way to go. You don't have to go through Jackson at all, which also slows you down. But you get dizzy if you go the other way.
We did find that by accident, too.
Yeah.
Missed our turn one time and found out, hey, this is a better way to go.
Well, that's what the GPS even tells you now to turn there. It tells you to go. Yeah, we missed the other one when you go past that exit and you go down to the next exit, like 4 miles down the road, but somehow you still it gets you there really quick because it's country driving the whole way. And sometimes you find it's a really nice road, too, that road they had you take when you go the other way from the other side there, going too far south. Beautiful. Some nice little shops and some farmers market type things over there. So you never know what you're going to find when you take the wrong turns or miss a turn.
All right, full court pressure here. Waupun can take care of it.
But he also was going to bring it up and kicks it out right side over to Babish, and ball loose right now. Coming up with it is Rowan Harder. And they're going to get the pass over to Lydia Aalsma. Said, somebody want to come over here and foul me? Go ahead. I'll go to the free throw line. And they don't want to foul her. And Lydia's standing out of bounds with her back or heel. Yeah, boy,
Lydia was definitely out of bounds
her
there.
heel was all the way out of bounds, standing on the sideline. A little conversation with the officials. And that would be the right call. Lydia had her hand on that ball and her heel out of bounds before that ball was tied up. Okay, we're down to 29 seconds left. Waupun up by 8, 52-44. Eden being tall out there still on the court. That's good. And a three-pointer no good. Babish gets the rebound. She's going to get fouled. And they kind of had to foul right there. So it'll be Ryan Babish heading to the free throw line. Still a bonus yet, just 1-and-1.
Ryan's opportunity to get in the scoring column coming back off that lower leg injury she had. A little bit not quite back into playing shape and game time shape, and she's not going to be able to knock that one in either.
And misses the free throw. Down to 15 seconds left. 8-point lead for Waupun. Should escape here with a victory. Another three-pointer on the way, and that's on line again right at our angle here. And a 5-point lead with 8 seconds left, 52-47. Nice shooting there again by Kat Hart, getting another three-point bucket. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more Waupun Warrior basketball on RP Sports.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
Okay, we are back. Making it just a little interesting out here is Kat Hart hitting a couple threes. Only a 5-point lead for Waupun, 52-47, 8.4 seconds left. Lydia Aalsma is going to get it. Hang on to it till she gets fouled. 7.3 seconds left, and Lydia Aalsma will go down to shoot the bonus again. Still just a 1-and-1. 9 fouls now on Columbus. Waupun will go down and get a couple interviews after the game. Talk to Tim Aalsma and a couple of the ladies out there for Waupun. Big free throw there for Lydia, the person you definitely want at the line in this situation.
3 of 3 in this game is Lydia.
Back to a 6-point lead. See if she can make it a 3-possession game on this free throw, and does. He puts it in. Waupun leading now 54-47. They're going to be 8-8 on the season. Another 3 put up by Hart. That one misses. Rowan Harder gets the rebound, and Waupun wins 54-47. And that's how we'll finish right here. We'll take a break, come back with those interviews on the court right after this on RP Sports.
A reminder for everyone that Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Ben's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Ben's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch. Everyone's favorite buffet.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net. Randolph Family Dental understands families. Dr. Ross Werner and his daughters, Dr. Madeline Werner and Dr. Muriel Werner Didman, are there to take care of all of your family's dental needs. They are committed to the highest level of care for their patients. And Randolph Family Dental is currently taking new patients. Call them at 920-326-3191 or visit them at their new facility at 130 Progress Drive in Randolph. Randolph Family Dental is a proud supporter of Randolph sports.
Lydia, just talk about the game here. You ended up with 20 points in the game here today, and your first look at Columbus, a team that you won't be playing, but your teammates, younger ones, will be playing in conference play. But what was it like out there on the court against Columbus tonight?
I mean, I would say we kind of tried to vary up our defense because, they had a couple of good shooters. So we just kind of tried to vary that up. I think offensively, we're just like this season's about a bunch of trials. We don't know what works best for our team quite yet. So we were just trying to feel it out. And Eden dominated down there because they didn't have an answer for us. So that's promising for them next year, I would say.
Okay, do you guys do any drills if you're going to almost go out of bounds and try to throw the ball off somebody's leg and try to hit somebody? Do you do any of that? You work on that at all?
I think we have to start having some for Rowan personally, but she's done 2 other times this year and done fine. But
I don't want to get a fight here. Hey, what do you? Again, now you guys, the last 10 games, you're 7-3 now, so your team's definitely trending in the right direction, isn't it?
It feels so good because Are we at 500 now? We're at 500. That's great.
500.
Yeah.
You're playing some great ball right now. What are you going to do with your day off tomorrow?
I mean, I was thinking about making some cookies. Okay. A little hot chocolate action. Chip? Yeah, probably chocolate chip. I like Snickerdoodle too. Okay. But.
Well, enjoy your day off tomorrow from school and a great game.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to talk to Rowan. Did you see that happen out there when somebody just missed somebody with the ball?
Yeah, I know. I wonder who it was.
You played a great game, I thought, and you really have made a kind of a habit out there on that defense of jumping passes over there, and it's kind of fun to do, and a few lands from that, defense into offense. So, talk about the defense you play that give you that opportunity.
I sometimes doing that gets me caught on the backside, which I need to work on that, but it's pretty fun getting steals and then getting my teammates layups and stuff, so it's pretty fun.
Okay, your team, like you said, definitely going in the right direction right now. It started out kind of bad with a 1-5 record, but the last 10 games you're 7-3. And what do you like about what your team's doing right now?
We're playing together, we're moving the ball well, we're communicating well on defense, and we're finding open shooters and playing defense on the right people.
Thought it's about playing Kettle Moraine Lutheran coming up on Friday and the trip down to Jackson.
Yeah, we're going to have to play a lot harder than we did last time. We took them to overtime. We just need to stay together, play for each other, and play great defense.
Okay, well, a great game today, and good luck to Kettle Moraine coming up on Friday.
Thank you.
Hey, Rowan Harder joining us, and we'll see if we get Tim on here. Again, Waupun winning 54-47, and hey, congratulations, 500 of the season, but more importantly, 7-3 in your last 10 games. And talk about your team's effort here tonight.
You know, it was a little bit up and down. You know, we started the game really strong. We started the second half really strong, and then we kind of maybe relaxed a little bit, and then we gave up lots of offensive rebounds, a lot of reloads on that end. So when, you know, as a coach, we're happy to come out of here with a win. You know, you get to a nice little run of in your last 10 games, but we got some things to clean up.
We'll talk about the importance of having Eden Schultz. It seemed like whenever you guys would fall behind that one time just for a little while and they kind of got close, you put Eden in, things just changed like immediately when she got back out on the court.
Yeah, we don't need her in foul trouble. I mean, she's a key piece for us. She's been a key piece for the last probably month and a half of this season, and she's only continuing to get better. She gets down on herself because she misses shots sometimes, but you just got to keep going, and that's kind of been like the consistent talk that I've had with her is like you can't stop shooting the open stuff that you get underneath. So it's happy to see her finish. She finished some really tough shots inside tonight. She was an absolute difference maker for us.
Now you got to change gears a little bit. You got Kettle Moraine Lutheran coming up on Friday, a big game in the conference. They're going to probably be at full strength when you play them coming up on Friday. And what are you be working on differently than you did against Columbus?
Yeah, we're going to give them our best shot. You know, we obviously got to get back in transition defense. You got to try to control the pace of the game. They got, I told you in the pregame, Luring, who's I think is one of the best guards in the state, so we got to make sure she's contained because she does more than just score. She gets her team involved as well. So we got our work cut out for us, and we'll put a good couple days of practice in, and we'll give it our best shot on Friday night.
Well, enjoy the day off. I know you get either chocolate chip or snickerdoodle cookies going to be made tomorrow by Lydia. She already promised that, so enjoy those.
Yeah, I'll make her clean up the mess too.
Okay, Tim, nice win, nice last 10 games here, and good luck coming up on Friday.
All right, thanks a lot.
Tim Aalsma joining us again. Waupun winning 54-47. He'll send it back up to Randy.
Okay, for some individual scoring on the evening for the Columbus Cardinals, Jaden Sullivan with 15 points. Kat Hart with 11. Kinsley Venden had 5 all in the first half, and Izzy Markovich had 16 points in the game to lead Columbus. And for Waupun, Lydia Aalsma led the Warriors in scoring with 20 points. 5 field goals, 2 made three-pointers. She was 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Carly White with 5 points. She made a three-pointer. Alexis Babish with 6 points, also with a three-pointer made. Rowan Harder finished the evening with 8, all in the first half. Most of those coming on steals for transition. And they were to end the scoring for Waupun was Eden Schultz with 15 points, 7 field goals, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, and very efficient. You heard Coach Aalsma say she gets down on herself for missing a shot, but I'll tell you what, her effectiveness and her efficiency was very high tonight. So Waupun was 6 of 12 from the line. And again, the final score, 54-47. You can join Steve and I, Big Nate, on Thursday where we go down. We're going to have boys coverage. Waupun Warriors go and face Kettle Moraine Lutheran in Jackson, Wisconsin. Thursday night, it'll be approximately 6:45 or 7 o'clock. Tip-off around 7:15, so please tune in and join us on that one. And thanks for our sponsors. Thanks to Big Nate, Steve Winterick. I'm Randy Armga. Have a good evening.
Here's Tyler Schultz from Warner Harmson, downtown Waupun.
Just expanded our business last year, and we got into cabinets and countertops. 2024, it's a great time to come in right now. Start remodeling your kitchen or your bathrooms. We have cabinets that range, really, really small up to really large vanities, nice countertops, and really make your bathroom or your whole kitchen come together.
Warner Harmson, furniture, flooring, blinds, cabinets, and countertops. Main Street, Waupun.
When's the last time you reviewed your Medicare or your health insurance benefits? Do you have a plan? A lot of people choose plans that don't fit their healthcare needs or budget. Don't make that mistake. We here at SIA Insurance work with many different companies and carriers to get you the best coverage at the best value. For more information, contact SIA Insurance at 999 West Main Street in Waupun. Call SIA Insurance at 324-2071 for free help.